Audio. Let's go. We got audio. What's up, everybody? How's it going, guys? Sorry, running a few minutes behind here. I was actually looking for my glasses and I lost them. I have no idea what I did with them. So anyway, that's what I've been running around trying to do for the last few minutes. Yo, what's up, everybody, man? Hope you guys are doing great. It has been a while since I've done a stream, and yeah, I'm a little rusty again. But let's see, we got some people in the chat. What's up, Brooklyn, baby? Brooklyn's in the house. House of the White Dog is back. Let's go. Eric Taylor, David Cotter. Dude, this is like reliving old times, guys. Yo, let's go, let's go. I love it. Noah Cloud, what's up, man? Don't start that already. Catching Cryptids, Dumpster Baby, you know it, unfortunately. What's going on, everybody? Dakota, welcome, guys, welcome. Hope you guys are doing great on this Thursday evening. So yes, I was gonna try and go live the other night. Unfortunately, we had some stuff pop up and I had to cancel. I mean, I literally was just like starting to do everything, and my wife was like, "What are you doing? We have plans. You can't go live." I was like, "Oh, okay. I'll have to cut it real quick." So anyways, yeah. Hope you guys are doing great. And I tried to clean up a little bit. I'm in the process right now of getting my Halloween stuff out. So it's kind of a big mess all around me. But otherwise, I cleaned the desk up. It hasn't been cleaned in a while. So it's cleaned up and we are ready to stream. And I am going to do something for you guys tonight. I really didn't have anything planned. And I was thinking, you know what? I got something pretty cool at the end of Collecticon. I got something kind of cool. And I was thinking, you know what? I have this extra thing, and I probably could just, you know, I could use it to give it away in a stream. So that's what we'll do tonight. I'm going to go ahead and give away my, my signed autograph by the one and only Jet Yates. I'm going to give away my Atlanta Collecticon promo tonight. She signed this for me, which was pretty cool. So we were able to do that. And it's all thanks because I was gifted. Well, I wasn't say I was gifted. I kind of earned it, I guess. But I was given another one. So I was real appreciative of that. And I figured, you know what? I got two. Might as well go ahead and share one with the community, just like the old days, guys. So we'll be doing that tonight in the stream. But we're here to check out for the very first time, for myself at least, Torrential Tides. So I'm pretty pumped. We do have our mascot, our old school mascot, the Squonk, with us tonight. But we got a box of Torrential Tides. Paid for, by the way. Paid for, not free. And yeah, it's pretty exciting. So I just, you know, I don't know what else to say other than real quick, I had a really good time at Collecticon. I wasn't sure I was even gonna be able to make the Collecticon. Whoops, what did I do over here? Why is that beeping? Well, we don't like that. But yeah, I wasn't too sure I was gonna make Collecticon. For those of you who may not know, I've been strangely enough, it seems to happen around this time of year, and I don't know what it is, but I always end up, like, something happens. Either I'm sick, I get an illness, or some type of health problem pops up, and you know, I had a scary thing happen to me 2 weeks ago after I got back from Pokemon World Championships. My blood pressure out of nowhere while I was editing just went up. There's no one in this live, bro. Uh-oh. TikTok is... What's happening here? TikTok is not working? You guys see me, right? Does everybody see me? Because I don't see anything happening. If anybody's... Let me know, guys, in the chat if you guys see me. because that's really weird. Screenshot the cover. That's super weird. YouTube working. Okay, YouTube's working. Very interesting. Let me see if I can type this out. Huh. Why can they not see me over on TikTok? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm going to keep it going. Because if you don't stream on TikTok, they'll cut you. They won't let you stream again. So I'll just keep it for the hours. But anyways, as I was saying, everybody, I wasn't sure I was going to make it because I had a health scare. And my, I don't know. I just wasn't, I was unsure. Now, originally, you know, I thought about, yeah, they lost their glasses too, apparently. That's right. So, you know, they were Metazoo Games, guys. Well, first of all, Collecticon did give me a creator pass to attend the Atlanta Collecticon to go and make content and stuff, right? And, you know, they've been super cool with me going back to 2022. They've always been able to help me out and get a pass, and everything's been pretty cool. But, so I had a pass to Collecticon, and then I saw Metazoo was obviously going to be here. And they had put up, they were looking for a couple of volunteers. And I thought about doing it. Thought about it. Then I knew I had something with the Pokemon company that was possibly going to happen. So I didn't want to commit to anything. I eventually just said, you know what? I'm here. Let me just see if they need someone. I threw my hat in the ring. And they actually did not need me. So I ended up not volunteering for the booth. However, I ended up spending the majority of my time at Collecticon at the Metazoo Games booth. And I did it not because I had to do it. I did it because I wanted to do it. I felt comfortable there. I had a great time talking with people about Metazoo. We talked old and new. We just had a really good time, man. And, you know, I saw quite a few familiar faces. So it was a really great experience to get back into. Much better than I was expecting to be. And, you know, I really didn't even open any packs the whole weekend. As crazy as that may sound, I didn't really open very many packs. I think I opened 2 packs. 2. That's it. Just 2. I did one with Dylan from Metazoo, and I did one with Waka Flocka Flame. So that was pretty cool. Hey, who's that Pokemon? What's going on? Noel's in the house, guys. So yeah, anyways, yeah, guys, it was such a weird thing. I wasn't looking to open stuff up. I just was having a great time talking with people. And that was pretty much what I did for 2 days. Was I just talked a lot. And I also, if you guys didn't get to see Metazoo Games' little video, I got to go up on the stage, which was pretty cool, and represent Metazoo Games. That was super fun. So we got to throw out free packs to the crowd, and that was really awesome. And again, I got to thank Metazoo for asking me to be a part of that, which was really, really fun. And, you know, that's like right up my alley anyways. You know, I love talking with crowds. I love talking with people. It's my thing anyways. I had a good time doing it. But otherwise, it was a good weekend. It was a really, really good weekend. We had a good time with our local Atlanta crew that was there. A bunch of content creators that are locally here in Atlanta that mainly do Pokemon stuff. They were, you know, got to show them a little bit of Metazoo, and pretty much just had a chill kind of weekend, to be honest with you. It's like a chill guy. Just a chill guy, right? I still have UFO spoilers sealed, signed by the mic I won on this channel. Yo, that's epic, House of the White Dog. I still have everything. I brought my old binder on Sunday. On Sunday, I showed everybody at the booth my old binder. So that was pretty cool. Jet had actually never seen my binder before. So she was like really impressed and wowed by the binder, which was pretty cool. But anyways, let's go ahead into ripping a Torrential Tides box. I also got a Crushing Gust and a Blazing Charge box. They're like an ETB, just in mini, you know, a mini format version. If you guys haven't seen those yet, I didn't get a chance to see the, what is it, the collector pack or the convention packs. I didn't get a chance to see those, but I did get a chance to see, like I said, just 2 packs of Torrential Tides, which was pretty cool. Is Poncho still with Metazoo? Yes, he is. They actually have retained the majority of the old artists, I believe. So Jet, Lily, Poncho, Seb, even Miley, not Miley, Art by Miley. What was I also going to show you? Oh, yeah, speaking of which, I was able to pick this up too. So thank you so much. Got this, which is a beautiful Poncho, the Poncho art, little poster. Hey, what's up? Escape Aliens in the house. My guy, what are you doing, my friend? Let's go ahead and switch cameras here, guys. Let's go ahead and switch cameras. Let's go to the card cam. All right. So I was able to pick up this Poncho again. Thank you guys for helping me get this over at Metazoo. Again, Metazoo. How do I say this? This was all purchased for. None of this was taken. None of this was given to me. This was all purchased. Just so you guys know. So we definitely got this. Yeah, hey, the Burn Fox. Yes, Kelsey is also still there. So that was really cool. Add that to my art that I have here in the house. I can't remember who else is there, but the majority of the old school artists are still there. There's a few that aren't. Oops. I just dropped the keyboard on the floor. Hopefully nothing crazy happens. But here we go. This is the card I'm going to give away tonight. We're going to give away this signed Mailbox Atlanta Convention card. We're going to give this away. And Jet took care of it, which is pretty cool. But this was the gift I got for helping out. Like I said, I wasn't actually a volunteer. I just was there because I actually enjoyed and had a good time being there. So they did give me a staff card at the end, which was super cool. Pretty pumped for that. So thank you guys over at Metazoo Games. Really appreciate that. This will definitely go into the collection. But yeah, so since they gave this to me, I was like, well, you know what? They gave me something. Let me do something and give away to somebody. So we'll be giving away this card tonight here on the stream. If you haven't gotten a chance to get one, or maybe you're missing the Atlanta one and you want that one, we'll be doing a giveaway for it. But again, thank you to Metazoo for hooking me up with that. That was pretty cool. I don't know. I mean, I guess going up on stage, and I actually did help them after the Collecticon closed down. I did help them out a little bit there too. So that was really nice of them to do that. Jeff, great to see you back, man. Seeing about the new Metazoo. Yeah, man. You know, it's been more of a financial decision about kind of staying away from things. It's really, really hard to do both, both Pokemon and Metazoo at the same time. You know, I wanted to do other games as well. I wanted to do, there was, what was it? Arcane, Chronicles of Arcane. There's just a bunch of other games that I really kind of would love to dip my toes in just for fun. But at the end of the day, I'm just like you guys. At the end of the day, I can't, nobody expects to get free crap, and even though I'm doing, as a content creator, I do YouTube, sometimes they do send me some free stuff. I can't expect to have that all the time. So it's like really difficult just to kind of keep opening things up, reviewing stuff, talking about talking about the art when you can't really get it. So that's kind of just been my dilemma about really jumping head feet into certain things. So I think with Pokemon's current market, I am just in a really tough place right now. Pokemon really has me, after getting back in and growing again, Pokemon really just has become impossible to get. It's extremely overpriced. It's become to the point where it's no longer fun. Hey, I love going to the conventions. I love living out the Pokemon world with everybody else. But I'm a card person at heart, and it's just become so hard to get cards, to get product. I'm not out there fighting people anymore. I will not pay MSRP over MSRP prices. And because of that, it's just not fun anymore, to be honest with you. I love going to the conventions. That's the fun part. Otherwise, I can't get product. And I go to the stores all the time. All the time. It's always empty. You know? So with Metazoo, I have a chance at getting product. And at MSRP at least. So that's the good thing right now. So I think a lot of the focus will start kind of going towards Metazoo with getting more product that way. That way, at least I can afford it and I can get it. And I actually, you know, the 2 packs I opened, dude, I mean, fire. I love the art in Torrential. I'm excited. I've watched actually Escaped Alien. I've watched a handful of other people on their channels, on Instagram, on Whatnot. You know, I don't go to Whatnot very much anymore. I'll be straight up honest with you guys. I really don't deal with Whatnot very much anymore. But, you know, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, you know, I've been watching other people open, and it looks so good. I'm really excited to open it up. So with that said, let me break into it. Let's go. Metazoo Menace in the house, man. EpicTube escaped. Just bought half of the old Metazoo inventory on the GW. Those guys. Yeah, the GWOT people. That's so crazy, man. You bought their stuff? Wow, Menace, you are nuts. I hope you don't have to pay duty to Canada. Canada, and, you know, export tax, all that fun stuff, man. Ugh. But dude, that's congrats, man, picking that stuff up. I will say this. I still need the Hello Kitty alt art box to get to my old collection. So I'm going to be trying to pick that up probably within the next couple months. I know a few people who have a bunch, so I may try to get one from them. I really would like to get one. Because, again, I still have my old collection, guys. I still have my old collection. So, staff stamps go extra hard. Yes. Hello, sorry. Was gaming, says Brooklyn. Brooklyn. If Brooklyn's not out filming crazy New York City traffic or fishing, he's gaming. And other things. Must have been a good deal. Yes. Yes. Let's see. Let's get my trash can over here. Let's see. Harley, have you been staying off the energy drinks, or do we have to fly out? All right, so very interesting stuff, Alien. I got some news yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. So it's not the energy drinks that did it. It's not the energy drinks that caused it. I'm still staying off caffeine, guys. Look, I forgot I'm using a glass. I switched to caffeine-free Coke Zero. I'm going to completely stop drinking energy drinks. I'm completely cutting them out as of right now. I haven't had one since, but it was very interesting. I got to go get a bunch of tests done, but it was not energy drinks that caused it. It was, according to the doctor, stress, and I've always been someone who says I don't get stressed. Don't feel stressed. I do get upset a lot, but I don't feel stressed. But stress and sleep apnea, they believe, is the cause of what's going on. Because I'm actually still having the issues, but we've got it under control now. But oddly enough, hey, we got Harpy reverse. That's super cool. Dude, I love that artwork. Let's go. I do like the reverses. I think that's super sick. Hey, Bacon Skis. Bacon Skis, baby. Check that out. I mean, can't really tell they're bacon though, but pretty cool. So we got another. Oh, Summon Drum. Let's go. So we got a super rare, or excuse me, a rare. Yo, okay, okay, and then Water Aura. Water Aura. All right, we can put that off to the side. So Pretty cool. But yeah, guys, it's just so strange. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my TikTok just trying to figure out what the heck is going on. I have no idea why TikTok is not working. That is, I don't know what I did, guys. I don't know what I did. Whatever. I didn't do anything. Anyways, but we got a so we got a rare and an uncommon. All right. 2 rares. We got no, sorry, that's a common, uncommon, a rare. This is why I said I need my glasses. Not that I I don't really need glasses daily, but need them. What do you say? Noah Cloud. I'm in Torrential Tides. I am Riptide. Riptide is me. Noah Cloud. It's true. Noah is TT's. Let's go. Are you? Got to check that out, man. I gotta find the card that they allowed me to spoil. That's the one I want to find. I gotta have the spoiler card. Gotta get it. Let's see. Eric says, dude, get that sleep apnea treatment, man. You'll feel like a different man. Oh, yeah. Sleep apnea will get you if you don't got on. Yeah. So apparently they believe stress. So a lot of you guys don't really watch me, I think, for my Pokemon stuff anymore, right? Understandably, because a lot of people are not into Pokemon. Another water aura. Wow. So 2 years ago, I got a phone call that my stepmom passed away and my dad was being held in the hospital. That's all we were told. We drove up north to Indiana where they lived and found out that my stepmom had a heart attack and unfortunately passed away on the spot at the house. My dad, they said, is a whole different ballgame though. I learned at that point in time that my dad had dementia and was not doing very good. So we had to move my dad in with us, for those that may not know. So I've been taking care of my dad for the past 2 years. And, I don't feel like that's stressing me out at any. We took care of all their stuff and, all that's been taken care of. I don't know what else to call it, but yeah, we took care of all that. And basically I just got to take care of my dad every day. So I'm his caregiver, and I don't think that's really too stressful. I'm probably more stressed with my son, who's at university. He's a freshman, just started. He's at university this year playing soccer, and I'm a little bit more stressed over that probably than anything. I'm stressed about a lot of things, but I don't feel like I'm really stressed. It's hard to explain. But yeah, they say that I appear to be stressed according to the data, the test I've done. We're doing more tests. But they said that I have sleep apnea, and they feel that the readings and the current tests they've done, like, I need to get stuff treated. So I'm getting a couple other things done as well. But anyways, we got a beaver shark. Pretty cool. Beaver shark. Hey, insatiable razor wings. It's a rare, and let's go. Super rare. Loveland Frogman's in the house. Let's go. Beautiful. Dude, I love the art on this card. Now, this is what I want to see. I think this is everything right here. This is awesome. Oh, you found him? Oh, thank you. Thank you, mommy. Thank you. Epic mom. Found my glasses. She found, yo, Star Norse in the house. Let's go. I'm so not used to wearing glasses. I don't wear these hardly ever. But, man. Yo, this is such a beautiful card. That is right. Look at that, guys. We got the super rare. We'll take it. We'll take it. And who is that? Sonderflex? Sonderflex did the artwork. Interesting. Okay. But pretty cool, guys. This is what I could see the new Metazoo being all about right here. This right here is just, this is gorgeous. Man, I mean, this is what I wanted to eventually see in the old Metazoo. I was hoping they were going to eventually evolve and bring stuff like this in. This is so good. Man, sorry to hear for the loss. Yeah, sorry to hear that. I have a friend in the same boat. Yeah. Well, you know, I'll tell you what, guy. Frogman is the classic. That's right. The full arts look pretty good. Yeah, man. Are they textured? This one is not textured, house, but the alternate arts are. The alt arts are textured. This one's not. It is smooth like a baby's butt. So very, very cool. We're only 2 packs in already. But yeah, guys, you know, I'll tell you what, I had years and years and years of practice changing my dog, who we had to say goodbye to back in 2020. Our dog, he had to wear a diaper for half of his life because he would not potty train. We couldn't get Caesar here to teach him, but he would just piss all over the house, man. And so we had to get him a diaper. So he wore a diaper half of his life. And so I had to change my dog's diaper like 2-3 times a day. Like, no joke. So honestly, dealing with my dad, I feel like I was already trained to deal with my dad and that situation, because it happens at least twice a day that I deal with that. So, but yeah, it's been a very different experience for the entire family. It's been very difficult. I got to give a big shout out to my wife and my kids and my brother-in-law, because when I go to like Worlds, when I went to Pokemon Worlds last year and this year, and I went to Nationals and I've done a couple conventions, they, you know, rose up and helped take care of him while I was away. So I'm the only one who can actually deal with my dad. Nobody else can. He gets abusive and everything. So it's pretty wild. But we got the Rat King. Let's go. Old school Rat King, baby. Oh, I really wanted the Rat King from New York. Always made me mad I didn't get that card. Just bought a UFO master case. Wait, of IFO booster boxes for 11 on Go, and they are going nuts over there. Wait, so you got the case for $11, or are you saying you paid $11 per box? Oh, booster boxes for $11. I mean, dude, there's 100,000 units of UFO and wilderness out there. There's so much that, I mean, yeah, there's zero reason for Old Zoo to be worth really the kind of money I've seen it being selling for. Oh, and native. I need to get some native booster boxes. I never got any native, guys. I only picked up the 3-pack blisters from Target, but I never got any native. I never got any. I mean, remember? I think somebody gave me a booster box to open on stream, and I think we did that. But I didn't get anything. I have no booster boxes. I didn't get to enjoy native at all, which really sucked. Really sucked. I did get to enjoy it. Sorry. I did enjoy it at the, what was it? In New York. I got to enjoy native. But otherwise, yeah, man. So we got another uncommon. That's our reverse. Ooh, we got another rare static field generator. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. And it's an uncommon blazing lantern. Let's go. See, I love art like this. I absolutely love art like this. This is Metazoo, guys. This is the Metazoo that we all grew up with. But yeah, I love it. I have not learned anything about playing yet, guys. I will get there. I will get there. No, I didn't. I don't. You know what? We were talking, Ben. If you guys don't know, Ben Metazoo. We were talking about sitting down and filming some Learn to Play, and I just wasn't feeling quite right the whole 2 days we were there. I didn't feel that I would learn anything, so we ended up not doing it. But I kind of wish now that I would have sat down and filmed a little bit so I could have, you know, at least a little bit of knowledge. I think that would have been pretty cool. Another water aura. Wow. Water aura is coming out like water. The Frogman slap, says the Mothhawk. What's up, baby? Mothhawk's in the game. Some guy named Joe. I agree. These new cards is what I imagine old Metazoo evolving into. Exactly, Joe. Exactly. For sure, man. Listen, Torrential Tides art is everything I was hoping that the new Metazoo would do. I love this art, and I was told they're gonna go even harder in the future sets, guys. So I'm excited to see what the new is. Yo, let's go, Mike the Headless Chicken. Is there any reference here to this on this card? I don't know. You know, it'd be really funny is make a funny meme with this card using Peter Griffin and Mike the Headless Chicken. Let's go. Goat is on Whatnot. We all gotta sometimes, no shame in what we all do. Exactly, House. Exactly. Legit the whole case. Legit the whole case. $11. So 12 booster boxes for 11 and 12 boxes of seance for 14 right now. Bro, I would pick up the seance. I would pick up I love seance. Seance was great. If they didn't have the problem with the printing in seance, Seance would have been the best set in all of Metazoo history. At least, I mean, not that history was very long, but if they would have got the printing done properly with, you know, with the hits and stuff on Seance, hands down, best set in Metazoo, in my opinion. Freezing Rain. All right, Freezing Rain, common. We got Three-Legged Crow, which is a rare, followed by the Mongolian Deathworm. Let's get a closer look at this card. All right. So there we go. Nice looking card. Very cool, very cool. Also, for those that may not know this, if anybody is new in the stream and doesn't know much about Metazoo, guys, the new Metazoo. So, number one, it is completely new ownership. The old ownership is completely out of the picture at this point. There's only, I think, a few people that have anything to do with the new Metazoo from old that are they were just regular fans that are now part of the new one, but it's all new ownership. The ownership is kind of twofold, all right? So you got GameCubator Labs, and then you have Metazoo. So the conglomerate of these two companies have come together to bring us Metazoo, the new one, right? Well, what makes up this new conglomerate of Metazoo is two former vice presidents of Pokemon Company. So that's pretty huge. Then you have Richard Garfield, which is he's known as the father of the trading card game. He is the man who literally invented Magic the Gathering. I know there's people who have various opinions about Richard, I guess, over the years. I guess it just depends on what you think, but he is hands down the father of the trading card game, the modern trading card game. And he basically, I mean, you couldn't ask to probably have a better person on board than Richard Garfield, which is pretty crazy. Air Aura, there's a new one we got Air Aura now. There we go. And so that just makes up GameCubator Labs, and there's a bunch of other people that are involved. And then on the Metazoo side, I'm not going to go into their hierarchy. I'm only going to mention Charlie Hurtlocker. So Charlie is basically the main owner of Metazoo. Again, I learned a lot this weekend talking to the current staff that's there. I also learned that the staff at the cons is not Metazoo either. They're actually they're a company that's hired to run the convention. However, there is a Metazoo Games representative there at the same time. So they do have Metazoo people, a person there, but it is a convention staff that runs it. So just for those that may not know or haven't been to a convention or it hasn't been brought up before, I'm not really sure. I know Rob, aka Trementic. I know he was doing a lot of the conventions, and I know he was doing some filming and stuff, and I think he got some info out to people on things. Hey, we got our first creature caster. It's Diana Rosati. Beautiful looking caster there. Yo, look in the background though. Check the background out. Let's go. Ooh. That almost looks like a Nessie and a Batwing kind of character there. I mean, with that tail, or a Van Meter. Is that Van Meter? That might be Van Meter, actually. So, yeah, maybe Van Meter and maybe Batwing or something. I'm just looking at the chest. And I'm trying to think, like, because the chest is detailed. That's super cool. And then we got Amarok, which is an uncommon. So that is an uncommon. Full hollow. Very cool. All right. But yeah, the hierarchy is pretty interesting, though, for sure. Native is a fun rip. Spellbooks are better for hits. Yeah, Noah, I do remember spellbooks. Everybody said spellbooks had the best hits in them. And the booster boxes were tough. I do remember that. Much easier game to learn this time around. Even my wife plays now. Yeah, Eric. The number one thing I heard was, you know, I know a lot of people are not happy that the fourth wall is gone. And yeah, you know what? As a content creator, one of the best things, hold on. I got a reply over here on TikTok here because people are like, what's going on? Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. I just told him to come over to YouTube. I'll still get my hours in though for TikTok. Yeah, Mothhawk is back, baby. Was Mothhawk not in it either? I thought Mothhawk was always with the new zoo. Dude goes hard, man. I love the Mothhawk. Let's see, what do we got here? Mike the Headless Chicken. Yeah, house. I know, right? Deathworm. Shout out to Dan. That's right. Yeah, the lineup the new Metazoo has is incredible. Yo, Steve, what's up, man? Steve Collectibles in the house. Steve, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. See you ripping some Metazoo too. What happened here? We just got upside down here. We just got turned upside down. We got flipped. Isn't that so weird? It's just one card. One card upside down. I'm going to put this to the side. You never know. Frozen Solid. Again, the artwork is looking really good right now. Mothhawk says, I just took a break, moved into a new house, and work has been busy. Still watching everyone's out. Oh, okay. Hey, it's the Ohio Grassman. I actually like this artwork. It kind of gives it a little bit more life. This art gives a little bit more life to it. Like, I actually can feel like he is the Ohio Grassman. But this is just a common reverse hollow. Honey Island Swamp Monster. So this is a rare. Let's go. Oh, it's a double banger. It's a double rare. So we got the Abominable Snowman Yeti. And we got the Honey Island Swamp Monster. Let's go. 2 rares in a row, guys. I really, really like Tides. I really, really like what I'm seeing, man. Also, by the way, if you guys haven't noticed, packs are really easy to rip. I mean, look at this. Like, I'm using almost no force to rip these things. They're peeling right open, which is pretty interesting there. Fire Aura. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Hope all is well with you too, Harley. That video you posted with Waka Flocka was sick. So surprised he's into the zoo. Yo, I'm telling you, he was for real into the zoo. He knows how to play in everything. He asked me some questions that I couldn't answer. I had to call one of the guys over. So I think he bought 8 boxes. He bought 4 base and 4 torrential. And I think he came back and I think he bought some more later on. So no, he's definitely hardcore into it. I was pretty amazed to hear him talk about it. He loves it, man. By the way, he took my Jersey Devil. Hey, let's go. Let's go. This calls for the mascot. Let's go, baby. Squonk. Meet your cousin. Oh, well, I don't know. Would it be cousin? Maybe like a stepbrother? We'll just call him brother. Meet your brother, Squonk. That's your new brother. There we go. Let's go. Squonk, we got to put him off to the side, baby. There we go. Yeah, but guys, he was for real into Metazoo. Not a joke, man. The dude knows what he's talking about. Pretty sick. We also, by the way, filmed a Pokemon opening too, which was pretty fun. Let's see, uncommon lightning antlers. Hey, Tattoo, let's go. You know, I love my dragons, guys. I love my dragons. Beautiful creature. It is a rare, but we got something else behind here. We got a little shiny. It is just, oh wait, it's a super rare. Well, obviously it will be a super rare if it's shiny. TikTok people, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. People at TikTok are like, what's going on? They can't, I don't know. Hold on a second, guys. Let me see something here. What the heck is going on? Why is it TikTok? How do I? TikTok Studio. It should show me I'm live, right? I suck so bad using the TikTok stream, but I have to. Why doesn't it show me? Do I have to go? It should say that I'm live right now. Huh. If I go to search, I know it'll bring it up. EpicTube. EpicTube HD. Yeah, it says I'm live. I see. Huh. Interesting, guys. I am on TikTok. I see it. I don't know why people are saying they couldn't see it. Interesting. Huh. Oh, well, I see it. Anyways, let's get back to it, guys. The packs are perfect for you. Right? I know. This is awesome. What's up, everybody? The Metazoo crew is in the house. Let's go. Lordy Cowboy. The sheriff is here to make sure everything is safe. Let's go. Sheriff's in the house, baby. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Oh, Agueda. The Malignant Hunter. All right. He's a creature, a myth, a beast. This is our super rare. It's okay. It's okay. Not too terrible. I'm not too crazy about it. Reminds me of Nickit from Pokemon. But yeah. It's all right. Not too terrible. That is our second super rare. Our second. All right. Everybody, no, if you're on TikTok, guys, it is not a recording. We are live streaming. Oh, TikTok, guys. TikTok. I don't know. Yo, Cutthroat Zoo, baby. What's up, my guy? Hope you're doing really well. Hey, guess what, guys? Water Aura. Another one. What does the fox say? Says hello, Brooklyn. It says, let's go fishing. Yo, you'll definitely find a little crossover where Pokemon was inspired by the cryptids. Yeah, definitely. Yep. Himalayan mountains, guys. The Himalayas. Let's go. All right, Radiant Jewel. All right. For those that are just hopping in the stream, if you guys didn't catch the beginning of the stream, real quickly, let me finish this pack, and then let me tell you what I'm going to do here in the stream tonight. So let's see here. Let's go. Hey, wow, look at that. Zerk's back. I thought there was more red though in him. I thought there was a little bit more red. But an aquatic dragon, gotta love it. Love my dragons. Hey, high-speed sled. Let's go with the one and only Squonk, baby. That is cool. I love it. We're gonna put that off to the side. Yo! That's just a rare. We got Gassy, baby. I don't know. You know, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to be honest. I like the old Gassy art over this one. But, man, this is just a rare? Dang. Is this guy still a powerhouse in the game like it was in the original? Freaking sweet, man. Super sweet. Scott, shout out to Scott. This was his favorite Metazoo creature, Gassy. At least for playing wise it was. And we got another rare. It is the Wintosa. I like the art on this. That's kind of cool. Very cool. I like that art. Again, it's another creature. Another creature. All right. Now, these boxes are not 36. They are only 24. We get 11 cards in the box. Again, this is just for the people who might be tuning in that are new or haven't seen anything yet. I don't know. But very, very interesting. Yo, Alien wants to know how Brooklyn's doing. Brooklyn be out filming the craziness in New York City, man. He's out filming the craziness. Cars getting hit on the side of the road. Slamming into each other. Isn't Pokemon just names of veggies spelled backwards? I mean, you guys, Pokemon, I love that card, actually. That's pretty cool. I mean, Pokemon, at the end of the day, Pokemon was derived from insects, so, a lot of the original Pokemon come from original insects. In fact, my friend who was in the stream earlier, I'm not sure if she's still here, but she has a little Instagram series where she basically compares the Pokemon to the real life, object that it's based on. So she does a really good job with that, which is pretty cool. Hey, Awa, the two-headed sea monster. Very cool. This would be really cool to see like an alternate art textured. That's pretty epic. I like that artwork. Who did this? Alvaro Soso? That's pretty cool. I like that artwork. Is pretty sick. Yo, Genie in a Bottle, baby. Let's go. There are a lot of artist names I've never heard of. So they definitely tapped into a lot of artists for this set. Sinkhole Sam. This is an OG, and I think they did it really well. This was done very, very well. Raphael Masserani. Very cool job on the Sinkhole Sam. Oh, we got Dante. Caster Dante. That is a rare. Very, very well done. I like it. I like it. All right. And, hey, let's go. Alternate art is in the house. Kushtaka, baby. Let's go. Kush talking. Now this is textured. It is textured, house. Check that out. You can see it. Look at that. Oh, such a gorgeous card. Oh, so beautiful. I'm just trying to get the lines on the card. Oh, such a gorgeous looking card. And the artwork is pretty insane. I do like that artwork, actually. I do like it. Nice. Oh, wow. This is so good. And the artist is Rashadra? I'm not too sure. Again, I don't know any of the newer artists at all. But very, very epic indeed, though. Yeah, check that out. Beautiful, beautiful card. Yeah, I like that one too. Reminds me of Godzilla type of art. Absolutely. Oh, that card looked like carrots. Beautiful, beautiful alt art right there. And I haven't been sleeving anything up. We got to sleeve that up. What am I doing? I brought sleeves out, and I haven't sleeved any. All these in the back here are going to get sleeved, though. All of these will get sleeved. Let's put that to the back. But we got an alt art. That's one. Is there a chance we get another? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Pretty pumped, though. Kushtaka is a very, very good card. The artwork is pretty sweet. Obviously, we would love... I actually witnessed... Well, I didn't witness him pull it. But I was right there when he got it, though. But I watched Gem Mint Pokemon. He pulled an alt art from Torrential Tides. Pretty sick. I definitely would love to have gotten that. There were some people who got free packs at this weekend's Collecticon. And they pulled some alt arts out of the boxes. So I didn't see any alternate art booster boxes this weekend. I didn't see any. I don't know if they did. I wasn't there when they pulled out booster boxes. So maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I don't know. I just know I didn't see any alternate art boxes while I was there. So we got another rare. It's Baku. Baku. Crazy looking pig. Hybrid. It's a myth. Oh! Oh, another super. It's Ogopogo. It's another aquatic. I like it. I like the art. I like it. He's kind of got a little bit of a doofy face. I'm not really sure what to say, but kind of I don't know, like little doofus looking. He's like, oh no. Kind of reminds me of Dragonite when Dragonite gives his like doofy face before he gets angry. But that's a beautiful card. I like it. Dude, they killed it with this set. This set is absolutely mind-blowing, honestly. I thought base set was good. I liked base set. Don't get me wrong. I did like base set, guys. But Torrential Tides just hits so different. So different. I mean, how can you not love the Loveland Frogman? My second favorite beastie. Actually, Loveland Frogman is my third. Because Wendigo is my favorite. Hodag is my second favorite. And then Loveland Frogman is my third. More Water Aura. All right, here we go. But yeah, I would say in order, that's how it would go. Yo, if you guys are just joining us over on the TikTok, what's up, everybody? We are opening up the brand new Torrential Tides from Metazoo Games, guys. We are not opening up Pokemon tonight. This is Metazoo Games. They have been re-energized, reinvigorated, and brought back anew. I like that. That's pretty cool. I remember making fun of this card quite a lot. Yeah, we're just not gonna say the name of that one. Avalanche! No! Alright. Single Cell Thunderstorm. Not exactly a card I really want to see, but you know what? I mean, it's part of reality. All right, inner tube. Dude, what's up with these squonks? Come on, man. What's up with the squonks, baby? This is awesome. All right, mailbox, quick delivery. We got ourselves an uncommon. Turn the Tide. So we got another one here with multiple beasties in it. All right. We got one up there. We got the one down here. We got two down here, actually. Pretty cool. All right. Get it back in focus for you guys. Dao Lei, or Dao Li, is the artist of this card. I actually like this. This is pretty cool. And, hey, it's Brody Rogers. So that is a rare. Brody is a rare, guys. Squonk for life, baby. Let's go. Was the booth really busy? I like that spin wheel they're doing. Yeah, so obviously, I mean, you know, the reality of the situation is it is not like the old zoo currently. We all understand that. But they had a steady stream of people the entire 2 days. The entire 2 days, they had a steady stream of people. They were either sitting down playing, or they were coming to spin the wheel, or they were coming to check out product. I can 100% tell you it was 2 days of a steady stream. I can also tell you Atlanta Collecticon had gained a reputation pretty quickly, being pretty much the best Collecticon to attend. If not, some people said it was the best. I spoke to a ton of sellers. I had a bunch of friends who had booths as well. And they all said Atlanta has been their #1 or #2 best event to sell at. I don't know what the heck happened this Collecticon, but it was nowhere near what we pretty much had, you know, heard the Atlanta Collecticon would be like. Jammed packed, couldn't walk anywhere. It was just not like that this time around. Jetstream, and I don't know why. Now, yes, we had a Georgia Tech game going on just down the road. There was an Atlanta United game that night. There was also another huge convention going on. Had to do with cosplaying, I believe, or something. But it was not a packed out event. Not what I had been hearing. Now, granted, I was given passes to attend the first and the second Collecticons in Atlanta. I was not able to make either one of those, but I heard nothing but crazy stories about those shows. So going into this one, I was really expecting just like the most insane, like packed Collecticon that I had been to, and it was just not that. It was good. Wasn't empty. It was pretty good. Both days actually were pretty good, but it wasn't as packed as I heard it should have been. And I think that kind of affected a bit of the turnout over at the booth as well. But overall, oh, we got another rare, Isataki, and Kappa, which is an uncommon. And I do think that just affected, but they did have a steady stream. They had a steady stream of people the entire 2 days. And I can tell you guys, I was there. Even the Metazoo people will tell you, I was there probably more than I should have been. I used the booth as a base. But like I said, you know, they were very, very gracious in allowing me to hang out at the booth the whole time I was there. So I really witnessed a lot of things. And again, I witnessed a lot of new people who were really getting into zoo. There really were a lot of new people who were just absolutely getting into the zoo. Yo, Caliopod, air in the bottle, water exclusive. Yo, cheeseburger. What's up, my guy? People broke. Yeah, man. People keep saying the booster box prices dropping below distro pricing is a bad thing, but we know how it is, man. You got to make a successful TCG. Yeah. You know, at the end of the day, You got to make money. You got to spend money to make money. And so, you know, from that point of view, hey, it's another super. We got Paraton. Let's go. Paraton. I like it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So another super. We've got quite a few super rares from this box so far, which is pretty nice. Yeah, you know, I filmed at the end. I filmed at the end of my Collecticon, guys. Let me just go to full screen for a second. So, at the end of Collecticon, I sat down at an empty table, and I kind of poured my feelings out at the end of the day. And there's a lot of changes going to be happening in the Pokemon world. From the Pokemon company itself. And, you know, the current market right now is, it's just so terrible as an enthusiast, as a hobbyist, as a collector. It's just terrible. I saw cards that were $1 to $5. Now, you know, they were selling for like $10 to $30. I mean, that was just pretty much an average. Most cards were anywhere from $50 to $100. Nobody was selling sealed product. Nobody was selling it for less than 3 times the MSRP pricing. I saw more flipper dipper tables than I've ever seen at a Collecticon before, and they're really, like, they are so super easy to spot. And here's how you spot them. So most of the people at Collecticon have signs. Banner signs, you know, custom-made 3D signs, you know, whatever the case may be, they have signs. And a lot of them have product that you know only comes from distributors. And then you have the flipper tables, which I would say accounted for at least a quarter of the vendors at the con. And they're so easy to tell because the product they're selling, it's very minimal. It's product that you know it came from either Sam's Club, Costco. It probably came from either a GameStop, a Walmart, or a Target, or a Best Buy. You totally can tell. You could tell because, one, we all know the stuff from Costco, right? It's a very specific distributor who puts those boxes together out of Phoenix, or is it Phoenix? No, not Phoenix, but it's out of Arizona. I did my research. I made phone calls. I know who's doing them. I'm talking the Blooming box, the Crown Zenith box. It's not Pokemon who does those, guys. It's an actual company out of Arizona who has a contract with the Pokemon company to make those boxes. And those people at those vendor tables, that's like all they had. So I knew right away. And they only have like a small handful of them. So, and then they would have Pokemon Center ETBs. They wouldn't have regular ETBs. They'd have like just Pokemon Center ETBs. So you could tell who they were. And they were selling 3-4 times market price. And I just got so like, it just made me want to walk away from the hobby. It really did. I was not having fun. I looked through people's binders. Every vendor's trying to be a YouTuber now. Every vendor has like 3-4 cameras at their table, and they're all trying to make content. They're not talking to customers. They're busy like trying to make their stuff. You know, it's just a different world now, and it just wasn't as fun. You know, like I wanted to flip through some binders and find some cards at a decent price, and everything was just so crazy overpriced. It was pretty wild. All right, let's get back to the card camera. But it's something that I would like to see get back to. I don't know. Not much. Metazoo isn't dead yet. It is not, Cheeseburger. It is revived. It is alive and well. And if I honestly, it's great. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I love old Metazoo. Nothing's gonna ever stop that. I emotionally was very hurt for a couple years. I was very upset because I gave everything I have into the old Metazoo. I wanted to be, I wanted to enjoy it. I wanted to collect it. I wanted to be a part of it so badly. I sold off some of my most precious Pokemon collection to fund my Metazoo venture. And it took me a few years, guys, to really get over what we all went through. It honestly did. It's not a lie, not a joke. Hey, let's go. What is this? Oh, they're both rares. Okay, we got double banger again, both rares. Atabay, which is pretty cool. Love that. Atabay from Native was awesome. So I love that. But yeah, guys, I love the old zoo. I love the nostalgic feel the old zoo gave us. But I'm not gonna lie to you. It took me a while to come around to the new zoo. After I opened that base box, it really started changing my thoughts on everything. The base box really, really changed my mind on a lot of stuff about the new zoo. And I have slowly really begun to really like what they're doing. I've really been paying attention behind the scenes, guys. Behind the scenes, I've really been paying attention and watching. And I got to be honest with you, I really, really like what they're doing. And I think this new modern aspect of the zoo is, I really do like it now. It took me a while to get used to. I'm not lying. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It took me a while, but I'm really loving it now. I really do. I really want to collect it personally. I like it, what they're doing. I think it's got a future. Hey, I said the same stuff with the old zoo, but you know what? You can't change the past. You can only go by what we're going by, right? But with this current management group, the backing they have, the funding, I mean, these cards are literally printed at the Pokemon Company facility. They're printed there. So we're getting real, absolute, 100% authentic, top of the grade cards. Quality. Great so far. Can't diss the quality. Sky Snake's in the house, baby. We got another double rare. And it's Dingonek. There we go. I mean, do I love all the art? No. But did I like all the art in Metazoo? No. Do I like all the art in Pokemon? No. I probably came out swinging harder at Pokemon with the Sword and Shield era stuff than anything. Like, so I thought like some of those new Pokemon were just absolutely insanely ludicrous. Like, come on, man, what is this stuff? But it grew on me over time. I grew to like it. Didn't grow to love it, but I grew to like a lot of the Pokemon from Sword and Shield era. Paldea, the Paldea is where I think they kind of went really wild with some Pokemon. But I think ultimately, I think this new zoo stuff is really growing on me, honestly. Being 100% truthful with you guys, I'm not paid to say anything. I'm not an official Metazoo anything. Again, I was not a worker at the booth. I was just me being me at the booth. These boxes were bought and paid for. So I'm just telling you the truth on it, man. I really do think that they've got something here, and I can only hope that it'll grow even more. And I'm hearing Dark is just going to blow everybody away. I think that's what everyone's waiting for. I think Dark could be the catalyst like Nightfall was to the old Metazoo. The old Metazoo took a minute for people to catch on board. We got another super. Flaming Scatter Shot. Is it a super? Yeah, it's just a 2 stars. But when Nightfall came, Nightfall was the catalyst that propelled Metazoo to the moon. And there's a good chance this new set coming out with the new Metazoo, it could do the same thing. There's an absolute possibility of that. That's a giant swirl right there. New Metazoo has to go through a slow and steady growth, especially with the history of the old one. 100%. Hey, it's Griddle Greaser Pete. Let's go. Another old school boy rocking the bacon skis. Epic little card there. I like it. I like it. I like it. Absolutely. Absolutely, Joe. 100%. I think what people need to realize is that this isn't a Kickstarter funded company. They are legit, guys. They are legit. This is not, these are people who know how to run a company. That's number one. The bonus, they know how to run a TCG. Because they are all well-versed, well-experienced. 30, I mean, crap, if you count Richard's, what was it? Richard started Magic 1992, 1993, something like that. You're talking there's 40 years at minimum of experience. So they're not going to run this like all the Kickstarter company guys did, you know, try to push really fast, try to get things going hard, you know, just doing some crazy things that probably financially was not the brightest move to do. These people know what they're doing. It's a whole different ball game at this point. Yes, I was having a conversation with Metazoo Black Market a couple months back, and I was like, you know, I mean, it's definitely a more corporate feel. You know, we don't have that personable feel where we all felt like we were really a part of the company. And I said that's going to be the hardest thing for everyone to get over. I'm opening packs without showing you guys. Typical me. But yeah, that's going to be the hardest part. It's for a lot of us old zoo guys to understand that, yeah, this isn't a Kickstarter campaign anymore. They don't need to come to us and do all this crazy stuff. They're going to do things the way a company probably is supposed to do it in order for it to remain in the long term. And I'm okay with trying this. Listen, guys, I have been through crap. I can't even think of all the damn TCGs I've gone through since 2022. There's a bunch of them. A bunch of them who all wanted me to be a part of their thing, all wanted me to be a content creator, all crashed and burned. Whether it was silly management decisions, scamming their actual community, you know, maybe just making bad decisions, you know, all these indie TCGs that I have had a talk with, I've looked at, I have product here that they sent me. I'm perfectly fine with going this route. I'm perfectly fine with it. I am sick and tired of putting energy and time and relationships and things like this to be burned. I am not a rich person. I'm pretty poor. Despite, I know I hate saying that because everyone looks at my background, everyone sees all my stuff and goes, bullshit. But I'm not wealthy enough to carry TCGs like a lot of people do. Okay. At the end of the day, it's a really hard thing to stick with these indies, man. So I'm perfectly fine with giving this new company, with giving Charlie, GameCubator Labs, and all of those involved the time they need to make this happen. I perfectly am. I'm not, you know, I'm not here to have my feelings and my heart and everything crushed, my soul, you know, crushed again. It just sucks. It really does. And I know a lot of you guys out there, are still recovering from what we all went through, you know? And hey, Ghost Train! Yes, let's go. Yo, that's really sick, man. I do like the old Ghost Train art maybe a little better. I'm not going to lie. I like the old art a little bit better, but this is pretty sick. I do like this. That is cool. That is pretty cool. Okay, okay. Let's look at this a little closer, actually. Man, check that out. And I'm not here to sell you guys on anything. I'm not here to sell you guys on the new Zoo. Either we like it or we don't at the end of the day. But I'm just, I'm at this point, like I said, I can't give Kickstarters my attention anymore. I love what a lot of them are doing. There's some great ones that are still here. They're still around. They're still doing stuff. Again, my good Puerto Rican friends over at Soul Masters still pumping out work. They're still putting everything in. I love the stuff they're doing. It's just I can't risk going in and putting my channel up anymore, my stuff up anymore. It's gotten so difficult to do that, man. I'm in the Pokemon world again. It was really, really hard, guys, to get back into that world. Very hard. And I don't know how much longer I'll be in the Pokemon world again. There's changes happening. They're happening every day. So who knows? But I'm so glad that I got to see and meet the Metazoo crew this past weekend. And again, I've been watching everybody. I've been watching Rob, Tormentic. I've been watching, obviously, Escaped Alien, Steve on his Whatnot. Steve's been doing stuff. There's so many great people in here. And I have been watching, guys. I have been watching. It's just, it's all about decision making and knowing what I can do financially at the end of the day. But I'm definitely in on this, man. I am definitely in. This reminds me so much of back in 2021 when Mike sent me the original base Metazoo to us to check out. Excuse me. And a lot of people were not on board back then. I was the only one in my friend group that was like, I love this. But again, it was Nightfall that made it. Hey, what's up, the all-powerful Seb? What's going on, Seb? Seb, it's great to see you, my friend. I see you have some art in here. You have some beautiful, gorgeous art in here, too. Had a great time this weekend. Hey, let's go. I was going to say, if I pull a Seb card right now, that would just be too crazy. The karma would be real. I'm also an outcast in my group, says Vagrant. Yeah, long time no see, my dude. Yeah, man. Hopefully I'll see you sometime soon. So hopefully I will. It was great hanging with Jet this weekend. It was such a good feeling. It was such a good feeling to see Jet this weekend. It really was. It really just hit home for me. Yeah, look at that. Atabay. Beautiful, super rare Atabay. Look at that. Pretty cool, pretty cool. But otherwise, yeah, we were looking at some of your art there, Seb. It was pretty cool. I think Jet opened a pack up and literally pulled one of your cards that you did from her pack, if I remember right. We were sitting down just chilling, talking. But yeah, I was showing her my old school binder. She was like, she was so like thrown back by some of the cards in there, man. It was such a great thing to see. But Yeah, I'm really loving a lot of the new arts in Torrential though. Torrential really does go hard. I'm loving it. Snowball cannon. I was the guy hanging with the dude opening packs that had the trunk full of slabs. Didn't catch his name, unfortunately. Ah, maybe Dylan? Possibly Dylan, or was it maybe, or Ben? Those are the two I can think of right now. There was also, I think they had 5 volunteers on duty. Oh, you're talking about, okay, Dylan. I was going to say maybe Zach. I was thinking maybe you're talking about Gem Mint Pokemon, Zach. Oh, he bought us the sodas. Yeah, oh, that was, okay, so that's actually Zach. Gem Mint Pokemon. Yeah, Gem Mint. Yeah, he's super cool, dude. Gem Mint Pokemon is super cool. Hey, Isabella Torres. Let's go. Sky Snake. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to pull the aura out. Whoops. Sky Snake. Let's go. That is just a rare. Yeah, dude, I totally remember Vagrant. That's awesome. Yeah, I sat with him for hours. Yeah. Dude, he's Zach is one of the biggest pillars in the TCG hobby. Like, I believe he holds the world record for PSA slabs. I think he beat Rusty, which is known as TCG Gaming, the Charizard Authority, TCA Gaming. I believe they were in a race to see who would get the first all PSA 10 collection of Pokemon. And I believe Zach won. So he holds the world record for slabs. Yeah, that dude's serious, man. Zach is serious. Not a joke. Man is huge in the TCG world. And so is Charlie Herlocker. Charlie Herlocker, the owner of Metazoo Games, he's also one of the biggest names in the TCG market. I mean, I've never met the guy, but I knew of him being a Pokemon guy for many years. His name was thrown around for a very, very long time. There we go. Loch Ness. Let's go. Very cool. Very cool. All right. We're almost done with this booster box, guys. We're pretty close. And then, like I said, after this box is over, we're going to give away a Jet Yates mailbox postcard from the Atlanta Collecticon. We're going to be giving that away tonight. After this box, I'm only opening one box, guys. I don't have the energy to open two. Again, I'm still not 100%. Honestly, I'm probably like 60-70% right now. So I really don't have it in me to open multiple boxes, unfortunately. So, all right, here we go. I was going to try it, but I can tell already I'm not up for it. I was going to do the giveaway and then open up another box, but I just don't have it in me. I'm still not 100%. Again, I don't even think I'm 75%. Yo, that Cyclops goes hard. Check that out. Let's look at this a little closer. Yo, look at that artwork, man. Ah. That is so sick. Joe Olsen. Again, a lot of artists I've never heard of are in here. Carrot gloves. I'm hoping we can get at least one more alternate art out of this box. Been opening boxes myself. Pools are fun. I want to do content creation for TCGs, but can't think of what to do. Yeah, you know, I'm just opening a box just to open today and do a little giveaway to the people. But yeah, I got to figure out how to change my content around as well. You know, most people want to buy cards nowadays. So a lot of rip and shipping is really the way to do it. But I'm not a rip and shipper. That's not something that I do. So I got to figure out other ways to make content. So we'll see how it goes. Ice Shield. Pretty cool. My last stream, I opened 23 boxes, Harley. It was nuts. Dude, that's crazy. 23 freaking boxes. Yeah, if I was feeling better, I'd open a second box, but I can already tell I'm a little on the lightheaded side. Again, this is a lot of energy I'm exerting. And again, my body's not right. I thought after the first 2 days when I got back from the hospital, I thought my body was leveling back out, but it hasn't. It's only gotten more crazy, unfortunately. So I'm my blood pressure is just very inconsistent right now. So, and that's with them giving me some new medicines to take and stuff like that. I don't know, man. I don't know. It is what it is at the end of the day. This kind of looks a little Sebish to me, even though it's not. Yeah, Alien's crazy, bro. Alien's crazy. It's been fun hearing you speak on Metazoo. Yeah, Joe, I appreciate you, man. You got to run. You got to run. I can talk for days, guys. Most people know that. Hey, Rajon. Dude, that is sick. Wow, I like this a lot. That is super, super sick card right there. That's a reverse holo? Dang. All right. Hey, Crawfordsville. That's a rare. Pretty cool. Sebastian Botello. Huh? I don't know. And then Bowhound. Uncommon. Pretty cool. We got a banger here. It does have a huge print line in it though. Can you see it? It got a huge print line. Do you guys see that? Right there. Right here. Oh, your card got killed. I mean, no, it didn't. It's just a print line. No biggie. That's like an 8. It's like a PSA 8. That's a big print line though. Yeah, somehow the QA is worse than OG Metazoo. Well, you know what, Taylor? They print at the Pokemon Company's facility. And if you open Pokemon cards, we all know. Yo, I think we got 2 packs remaining. Yeah, we got 2 remaining, guys. 2 remaining. RIP, baby. RIP. Yeah. Yup. The art is wicked for sure, man. The art is wicked for sure. Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. The Pokemon facility, multi-million dollar facility. And they just can't seem to get their cards printed with some like really good quality. I don't get it. Very strange. I think we got another super or something on the back end. Yeah, very weird though, guys. Very, very strange on the print quality. I love that. That art goes sick. Poncho knows how to make the simple things like just really stand out. You know? I mean, if you really look at this card, if you look at the artwork, it's not like there's not a lot to it, but there's like a certain punch to it, and it's just crazy, man. Poncho is freaking so sick. Again, I'll tell you one thing, guys. People can say all they want about the old Metazoo management, right? But there's one thing. If there's one single thing that we can give them credit for, the old Metazoo credit for, was finding some of the absolute sickest artists on the planet. You're talking Seb, Lily, Jet, Kelsey, Poncho. I mean, you know, it's just they make some of the just coolest freaking art. And you guys know, I've told you guys from day one, I am all about art. I don't really play the game. I've never really got, you know, I learned how to do things, but playing the game isn't really what I'm in for. I'm in for collecting. I'm a collector. And the art, I collect so many cards that most people wouldn't give a crap about because I just love the art. Like in Pokemon, I collect Kamiya arts. I just picked this one up. I just picked this Kamiya art up. Tomokazu Kamiya is one of my favorite all-time artists. I love color pencil style. I mean, look at that Kamiya art, man. So sick. You know, I love art at the end of the day. And art is what really drives me. But if there's one thing I got to give credit to the old Metazoo people about, it is for sure, man. They really got some of the best artists one could ask for. They're just fantastic. This cart, this wizard's hat, oh my God, this is awesome. I love this card to death. See, like, cards like this will go into a binder for me. This is awesome. I love this. I'm a huge Harry Potter nut. And we do actually have Harry Potter somewhere back here representing. This reminds me of that so much, but you know, obviously it's at the Ohio Castle. I love this hat. The Loveland Frogman magical hat is freaking sick, and he's in the castle. Bam! Oh, it's another Yeti. That's our second super rare Yeti. All right. Well, we got one more pack left. I got one pack left, and we'll do the giveaway, guys. I got one pack left. Yeah, all the Poncho cards are so sick. I hate it. Man. Seb, Jet and I were reminiscing about Salem. We were reminiscing about Salem, and we were talking about the fog thing. The fog debacle. That was so crazy. And then Ben and I were reminiscing about the gala. So, okay, so if you guys don't know, Metazoo asked me if I'd go up on stage and I would do the mic for them and give away packs to the people in the crowd, right? And I was talking with Ben about the New York City Gala, how we were in that small little like nightclub thing, which was pretty ridiculous, but we were in there and it was like pitch black, and they just started like Chinese star throwing packs at us and boxes and all kinds of crap. People were getting hit in the eye, in the head, the nose. I mean, it was like crazy. It was legitimately insane that they were doing that. So I was telling Ben and Jet, like, hey man, when we throw these packs out, make sure we toss them toss them up, that we don't whip them, like Chinese star whip them, because I don't want to cause like harm to anybody. Wouldn't you guys freaking know? Wouldn't you know? The very last pack that I threw up in the air, I was, because I was hyping the crowd up. We got one pack left. And I threw it up in the air like really high, end over end, so that it would just give people a chance. And this whole mob of people went for the pack. And they missed the pack, and it came down and it hit this dude right here in the face, and it cut him right here on his cheek. I went, no, like, you gotta be kidding me, bro. This cannot be happening. Deja vu, big time. And so luckily the dude was a friend of another friend of mine, and he was just super pumped. He thought it was awesome. He was like excited over it. But geez, man, I was so freaking like, I was, first of all, I was scared to death. I was going to be like in huge trouble. But the guy was awesome. I asked Metazoo if we could give him a couple extra packs because, you know, I don't want, I felt bad. And so they hooked him up with a couple packs, and yeah. But anyways, that just, I just remember that, Seb. But yeah, the alarms going off in Salem, the most insane thing, man. We shut that whole block down. The whole block got shut down. It was so crazy. Those are not print lines. Those are unique lines. It's a new feature. Like thumbprints, every card is a 101. That is an excellent way of looking at it. I like that, Lordy. Very, very good way of looking at it. O'Reilly Taylor, I know she left Oldzu early on. That's too bad. Oh, wait, what happened? I missed it. JoJo doesn't want to, from what I heard. Oh, okay. I hope JoJo Seems and Michael Pepin come back. Really like their styles. JoJo doesn't want to, from what I heard. Not sure. You know, Michael, I mean, who knows? Mike was super cool, dude. Loved Mike. Who knows? Mike might want to come back. Mike's art is definitely a little different from some of the others, but I loved his art. I thought it was great. Yeah, JoJo Seems definitely, I don't think, wants to come back. In fact, I mean, the new Squonk cards are done by Emily, my girl Emily. Emily's doing them. If you guys don't know, Emily helped me with my custom card, actually. She's awesome. I love Emily. Emily's great. They were ninja stars. They were, man. Dude, total ninja stars. It's a blessing to be hit with a Metazoo pack. Nah, but it was native packs. Yeah, it was all native stuff. Yep. Pulled a $300 Paisaw bird at the gala. Oh, you did? Dang. Bro, I was really upset. I didn't get the 30th anniversary box. I didn't get a lot of stuff. I didn't get the gala pack. Yeah, I had to beg. When we were at the tower, I had to beg and plead to get one, and I didn't get one. I ended up getting really lucky, and I think I got one. I got one from somebody, or I bought it online from the Metazoo store or something. I can't remember, but I ended up getting one. But yeah, man, I was one of the people that didn't get stuff because they took it all with them and hoarded it. Yeah, those were the days. Those were the days. All right, we're down to the last one here, guys. So we've got terraforming, and let's go. Oh my God. I just swallowed. Yo, what a way to end the stream. What a way to end the stream. Let's frickin' go. Let's go, baby. Squonk and Squonk back together again. We got the alternate art. This is so sick. I love it. Let's go. Kelsey Kretcher. That's not our Kelsey, is it? I don't think I ever knew what her real last name was. The power of the Squonk, guys. Let's go. This is so awesome. Who could ask for a better ending to the stream than pulling a Squonk? Now, I did not get the card that I spoiled, which is what I was kind of looking for. But it's all right. We'll have more to open at some point in time. I know how y'all feeling about Meta 1 ending, though, but I know those dudes are your boys. Yeah, but I know those dudes are your boys. Ain't none of them my boys. That's for sure. Praise the Squonk. Almost took him out. I know. Wow, the stream's ended. Yeah, Brooklyn. I'm still not 100%, man. I can't go much longer. I gotta really watch my health right now till we figure out like all these issues that I got. But anyways, that's going to bring us to our nice little giveaway tonight. And again, you know, trying to do, you know, I can't ask for anything better. Again, karma, you know, I'm a big believer in karma. I was given the staff card, you know, for helping out around the booth. So why not give somebody in here a Jet Yates signed Atlanta mailbox postcard at the end of the day? I think that'd be pretty cool to share with you guys. You know, that's the one thing I love doing, is sharing the hobby with everybody. So let me get the old wheel up, which I know I have here somewhere. Let's refresh it real quick. I haven't used the wheel in a very, very long time, so it I don't know. Let's take a look here. Let's go back to full screen. All right, let's see. Oh, by the way, let's see here. This, you guys remember the old Metazoo archives, I hope. Well, we have brought, the Metazoo archives has been brought back to life. It is here. So we have it right here. Oh. Uh-oh, I screwed it up. Anyways, Metazoo archives is back, guys. It is back. But let me get to the wheel here. I think I screwed that up. So let's get back over to the wheel. Guys, I haven't streamed in so long that I forgot how to do everything. All right. Let's go. I think it's this one. There it is. We got the wheel. There's the old wheel. Whoops. Now, yes, I could use the game. You know I used to use different methods to do giveaways, but I'm just gonna go to the wheel for tonight. Again, I got to get back into old streaming mode like I used to. I don't stream, you know, I really don't stream in Pokemon very much anymore. I've really pretty much just concentrated on making video content. I don't do very many streams. Just, it's been so hard to stream, guys. It's been so difficult with all the life stuff I got going on here in the home and all the personal things. And but right now, yo, Black Market's in here. Let's go. Metazoo Black Market. Howdy, Seb. Nice seeing you in here, my dude. No, he's keeping staff. Giving it. Yeah, I'm keeping the staff, guys. I'm keeping the staff. I'm giving the Jet Yates signed one away. So let me just show you guys one more time. I'm giving this one away. The Jet Yates one. So this is the one you'll get. And it is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It will go very well in anybody's collection. So there you go. All right. If you guys remember, I used to make it pretty simple. All you got to do is put the number 7 in the chat if you want to be in tonight's little giveaway. And then whoever wins will get that mailed out to you. So when you're ready, go ahead and start it up. Number 7 in the chat, guys. And I'll give away this beautiful postcard signed by Jet from the one and only Metazoo Games. Again, super. Cut. Throw. Zoo. Let's go. Jeff. We want two F's. Dominic Pay. Yeah, you know, it's weird, guys. When I don't know what it is, but when I type on the keyboard, and I've tried fixing this for like a year now. When I type on the keyboard, certain letters do certain things on Streamlabs. I've tried separating it, can't figure it out. I don't know what the heck it is. So I've tried disconnecting, I've tried a bunch of things. I've looked it up. I don't know. I don't know why Streamlabs can to do it, but yeah, might be keyboard broke. Who knows? EpicTube's probably broke too. All right, we got another one to add in here. We're adding. What's that? Lilyd, L-I-L-Y-D. All right, so we got 9 in here. Trash it, baby. Trash it. Yeah, I still use, you know, I still use Apple, everybody. But I got the new Apple, so it's much better. Much better. All right. All right, guys, if that's going to be it, if that's going to do it, then we're going to run the stream, all right? We're going to run the giveaway. Again, whoever wins it, I will ship it out to you. Yeah, we'll get it out to you. All right. Here we go. Hold on, let me make sure nobody on TikTok jumped in. People are commenting on TikTok or something, I don't know. Well, you know, TikTok's so weird. If you're not active on TikTok, people just they just won't stay. They'll just go. I mean, it's not like not talking to them, but it's weird. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of TikTok. I'm not a big fan of TikTok. I don't like the way the algorithm works. I don't like the stream, but I do it because, you know, it's a content creator thing. All right, guys, here we go. Let me see. Watch. When I type this out, it'll do something strange. It'll switch screens or it'll cut the audio out. All right. All right. Entry is done for Gibby. All right. Oh, we still got audio. We still got the screen. All right. Hit nothing bad. All right, here we go. On the count of 3, good luck, everybody. It's probably gonna be a quick one. Well, let's shuffle it. Let's do the shuffle. Here we go. Shuffle. Just a bunch of times. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Hopefully, you know, if you got one, it'll add to your collection. This is the only one that I personally have. Yo, let's go. The one, the only. Hello, Brooklyn with the dub. Yo, Brooklyn. Look at that, man. Comes in here and he takes the W. Nice. There you go. Congratulations, my friend. All right. So we will be sending this out to Brooklyn. Again, beautiful, done. I will put this in a top loader as well, so that way it stays nice and pristine. All right. I will get this mailed out for you, my friend. We'll get it out to you. Also, I'll give you one of my, I don't think I send anybody. Yeah. I'll send you one of my Pokemon cards as well, for those that may have not have ever seen, but... So this was my world's Pokemon card that I had made up. So that was pretty fun. Approved, by the way, by the Pokemon. I can tell you guys right now, I don't know this officially, but I will probably no longer be an official Pokemon content creator for World Championships next year. They are changing everything up, and I'm pretty positive. I'm about 99% positive I will not be at Worlds next year as a creator for them. So they're just changing everything. It's kind of going back to the old way of things. So I don't think I will be. I'll know officially. I'll know here pretty soon. But I will still be a part of the Pokemon company, as far as I know. I just won't be a creator at Worlds. Now, I could be a creator at Nationals. I could be a creator at Regionals. But as far as I know, my tenure for Worlds might be ending with them. So, you know what? If it happens, so be it. I think it's a great time for me to maybe start looking, like I said, putting more energy into Metazoo anyways. Again, with the current market, with the current market in Pokemon, it's just been so difficult to enjoy the hobby. It's been so difficult to enjoy the hobby of Pokemon that I probably, you know, like I said, at least I can afford Metazoo somewhat afford it, I guess. But yeah, I think that might be the route that I would like to start taking a bit more. I've even thought about creating a second channel, a channel that would be just for Metazoo content only. My only worry is I want to reach other people. I want to reach the Pokemon people. I want to reach the people, you know, that are currently in my stream, you know, my YouTube channel and all my stuff. So I kind of want to keep it one channel, you know. I think that would be better overall. Sounds good, man. Oh, cool. I'll have the other one. Yeah, I'll send it to you, man. How does an alien get his hands on one of those? I'll send it to you, man. I still got some left. I even have a few of the old ones left still. This was last year's that Emily Nancy helped me with. I know it sucks. The holo screwed it up. The holo was just terrible on it. That was my fault, honestly. But this year's is awesome though. I love this year's. And I did this all myself. Everything. 100% this card is all me. The only thing I did okay, I did steal Machamp, Fennekin, and Pikachu off the website. I stole those and I put them under the card, but I redid the card myself. Me, Snorlax, all that I did. I designed the card. Obviously the back was pretty simple. So sheesh. Yeah, dude, we need some more consistent Harley Zoo content. I missed it. Yeah, Seb, I'm going to be definitely getting more consistent, my friend. I'm definitely going to be getting more consistent. We're going to be doing more. It's going to happen. I'm excited. I will be at a future Collecticon at the Metazoo booth, as far as I know. I can't tell you guys which one yet. I may be at a couple more. I could be at 3 more. We're trying to figure it out now, if it's possible. But I will definitely 100% will be at another Collecticon with Metazoo at it at some point in time. I don't want to say for sure yet, but I am trying to work that out, see if we can make it happen. So once we do, I'll let everybody know. But I'm excited, guys. I'm definitely... Torrential Tides really got me. Really got me, man. Want to get going on it, for sure. Zoo is a nice, cheaper alternative. Vagrant, 100%. I'm going to work on my Collecticon video this weekend, I think. I've been so busy this whole week that I haven't been able to really do anything. So I'm going to work on my Collecticon video, though. But I do talk about my feelings about the current market in Pokemon. And honestly, truthfully, this is the time for Metazoo to put the freaking hammer down and take advantage of a lot of disgruntled and very upset people in the Pokemon world. I don't mean that in the sense of like who wants to pick up disgruntled people. I mean that in the sense of people are fatigued. They're price fatigued. I spoke to a ton of people this past weekend, and I wasn't the only one feeling it, man. It really, there's a lot of price fatigue in the Pokemon market right now. And Metazoo, this is the time to really try to make things happen. Let's get it out there. Let's get people going, yeah, I can afford that. I can afford this. I like the art. I like the gameplay. You know, whatever the case is, whatever it's going to take. We need to get people coming to the cons. I want to see the booth like just crazy, you know, wildly crowded like it used to be, with people just dying to get their hands on the oh man, this is where I don't usually cut. I call myself one take Harley, but I would cut right there because after the promo. This is the time to get people to want to come back out and go, I want the freaking promo. I want them all. I want to collect them. I want the signature of the artist. You know, Jet was doing her beautiful box art on booster boxes, and just all kinds of stuff. I would love to see it get back to that point, and now is the time to strike, because there really are a lot of disgruntled and unhappy people in the Pokemon world. Not only Pokemon, Magic the Gathering right now has people are just going insane over the new Spider-Man and the Final Fantasy series and all the stuff they're doing. I mean, I saw people crazy upset they couldn't get their hands on Magic the Gathering. Collector booster boxes are in the thousands right now. Thousands. So ultimately, this is the time, I believe, to really try and pick up as many people from the core, hardcore, long-term TCG world, and trying to get them a little bit into here. Are they going to go full? No. You're not. You're not going to get people jumping in full time. Not leaving Pokemon is a really, really hard thing to do. It really is. I mean, we a lot of us have spent the past 30 years of our lives in Pokemon. So you're not going to get people just to walk away, but you could get people more interested and wanting to pick it up. And I think now is the time to strike while the iron is hot. Get it while people are not happy with the current state of Pokemon. They got to do it. This is the time to take advantage. Like I said, it's just so crazy expensive right now in the world of Pokemon. It really is. So anyways, that's my rant. Metazoo is very affordable as designed. I heard base set can go as low as 38 recently, and Tides in the 40. It's a game for everyone. Yeah, you know, like I said, it's as long as people can make money and do well and they can get away with things, I think you're going to be great. We need to start opening more. We need to get it into more people to see it. The more content creators and people start making content, we start taking over. And you know, I think that's the only way to do it. That's the only way to do it. We were doing it with the old zoo. It was hard. It was an uphill battle. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of us know that it wasn't us, the fans, that caused it to happen. It wasn't the fans. It was management that caused that to happen. But we did everything in the world to try and make Metazoo successful. You know? And gonna try it again, guys. We're gonna try it again. Pogo Dad! Yo! I gotta call you. Completely forgot, my guy. I just seen your name, just remembered. I gotta give you a call, my friend. Gotta give you a call. Miss you, man. I miss you, my friend. Yeah, this is new zoo we're opening up. that's going to do it, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed the very slow, rantness, informative, whatever you want to call it, live stream tonight. I had fun. I wish I could open another box. I just got to cut it right now. We will open another one here real soon. I promise you guys. We'll open another one. And I want to try and bring giveaways back too. I would love to try and get some Zoo into people's hands who haven't gotten a chance to get it. I just got to figure a way for myself to get it while we're opening and having fun, guys. But that's going to do it for today's video. I guys hope you guys really liked it. Make sure to smash the like button on the videos. Really helps the algorithm. YouTube is changing. It's really, really going to be changing. So I'm doing my best to grow this channel. And remember, the bigger that I grow, the bigger that Escaped Alien grows, the bigger that Steve Collectibles grows, the bigger that all of us content creators grow, we can take that money and just pump it back in to this Metazoo community and try to make it the best possible. I've always told you guys that has always been my number one goal. My number one goal. You know, the bigger I grow, I can take that money and put it right back into this community and share it with everybody. Because ultimately, that's what I love to do. I know other people have different feelings about it. That's what I love to do. And I want to make it happen, guys. I do. But that's going to do it, everyone. Have a great night. Peace out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys. To the next one.